All right, what's good, everybody? It's Gahel again, and in this big bag, I got a lot of special stuff that I like to share with you guys. You know, it's stuff I hold really deep in my prized possessions, things I take care of a lot. So we can just get right into this, and I can show you guys what's in this bag. So as you can see, what I've been carrying in the bag is just a whole bunch of film cameras, a whole bunch of film equipment, and this is the stuff I've just collected throughout the years. I know it's not as big as some people's, but it's what's important to me, what I like, so that's what I got. All right, so over here is the first camera I've ever used, or first camera I've ever owned, which is a Pentax K1000. This is what got me into photography. I had to learn a lot about, aperture, f-stop, all that stuff. This right here is what I learned. And then ever since then, from like 2015 to 2016 on, I just progressed and, created a whole new obsession for myself for film cameras. But the reason why I brought all these things here is because I just want to talk to you guys about the importance of film photography, why I think it should be here for a very long time. I know it's very popular and very trendy right now to record things in film or take photos in film right now, especially what the things you see on Instagram or the things you see a lot with like musical artists. The oldest camera I have here right now for my possession that was given to me by my tutor slash mentor friend is the Revere 8 camera. This camera was from the 1940s. I'm still learning how to use this one. I recently just got this. And the 1940s might seem like a very long time ago, but that gives you an idea of how long photography has been here. And it's been here even longer than the 1940s. And back then, people were just using film, people were using darkroom. And that's why I think this method of photography should stay here, because it's the foundations. It's what started photography. It's what led us up to becoming very digital heavy society, Now people are using Canons and Sonys to record or take photos, and all that stuff is quick and easy to get to. But with film photography, it's very, take your time, understand the settings and slow down. And that's the stuff that I like a lot. Don't rush things. It's not like a one button you press down every 2 seconds until you capture what you want. You actually have to plan everything ahead of time. You gotta make sure your exposure's right. You gotta make sure your lighting, your scenario, your model, or whatever you're taking photos of is well thought of and perfected before you take that photo. And the concept I like about film photography is that you never know how everything's gonna turn out. You never know how the product is gonna look after you develop them in a dark room or you send them out to get it developed. And I think that's my favorite part of film photography, is not knowing what you're gonna see in your images when you get them back. So that's my favorite part. But I can tell you guys what some of these cameras are. Obviously, this one is the Mamiya RB67. I talked about this in my previous video, so you guys already know what this camera is. This camera right here is the Nishika N8000. This camera is a camera that gives you that 3D effect where your photos go back and forth very rapidly. So this is the camera that I use to do all that. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's a camera that you can use for special occasions and whatnot. And it's probably on the screen right now that I'm showing it to you. And I like this one a lot. This camera right here is a legendary Contax T3. It's a very popular camera, as many people may know. I try to bring it everywhere I can as much as possible. I got this a couple years ago for a very good price, about 2-3 years ago. I like this one a lot. So it's very compact, it gives you good photos, and it's just a point and shoot camera. So you can find this literally anywhere on eBay. It's kind of expensive right now, but I think it's worth the buy because it's compact, you get great photos out of it, and yeah, you can put any type of film you want in it too. And it's point and shoot, so you don't gotta worry about any settings. This camera right here is my first point and shoot camera ever, and it's the Yashica Zoom8 70. I got this for literally $5 at a store, and this is what got me into the point and shoot game before I got the Contax right over here. This one is a Polaroid Fuji Instax 8. This one's my sister's, so you know, I took this from her, but now I'm making a video about it. I haven't really used this much, but it's good for like parties and whatnot. This camera right here is the Canon 514 XL. This is a Super 8 camera, a camera that, you know, you see a lot of people bring when they want that nostalgic feel, you know, that old little 1970s or whatever it is, you know, that old Super 8 film thing. And then, you know, just look through here, you just press this button, you shoot and you record. Each film is like about 2 to 3 minutes long, depending how long you want it to be. It doesn't go more than 3 minutes long, but I think it's really cool for special occasions if you're going on like long road trips or whatever. This is the Pentax K1000, like I mentioned before, my first ever film camera. It's really good entry camera if you want to get into film photography and learn about the settings and whatnot. A lot of schools use the K1000 as an entry camera whenever you want to take photography courses. This camera right here is another camera. This is one of the latest or last models of film cameras that Canon made. This is the Canon Elon 7. This one is like automatic. It's like shooting a digital camera, but instead you have film inside it. Everything's done for you. I like it a lot because sometimes if I don't want to worry about certain settings, you know, I can just use this and just go out and then just take photos whenever I want. And this is the Revere 8 right here, Revere 8. This is a camera I just got, like I mentioned before, and I'm still learning how to use it. I know it's a 8mm camera. I'm still learning how to use it. You know, shout out to my friend, mentor, teacher, Anthony, for letting me borrow this and learning how to use it. So I still have a lot to learn with this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the film cameras I have. Hopefully the collection gets larger over time. And if you guys ever have the opportunity to shoot any film, type anything, film video or film photos, I suggest you go for it. It's a dope experience and it'll help you learn a lot about the craft. That's the video I got for you guys today, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If so, like, share, subscribe, do all that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, hopefully you enjoyed it. Catch you later. I'm out. Deuces. Be easy.
Gahel is also a very talented artist.